Hi everyone and welcome to day 4. Today is my Saturday and I have been running around town like a crazy person. I left this morning about 9:45 to 10 maybe because the post office opened up at 10. So I went to the post office and then I went to Target. Then I went back to the post office. So I stood in line for a really long time today. The post office was crazy busy. The first time I was there, I think I stood in line for about 20 minutes, and the second time another 20 minutes at least, if not longer. But anyways, got what I needed to get done at the post offices, and that is awesome. So I got home about 12:30, and I've been doing a few things like cleaning up the kitchen, that sort of thing. But now I need to get myself some lunch, and then I need to not fall asleep after lunchtime because today I want to make some brownies for Christmas. I have these chocolate mint brownies that I make every year for Christmas, and I want to get those baked today. And also I was hoping to do my pearls today also. Plus I want to get the gift basket for the teachers at Emily's school finished up. I started to share that with you a little bit yesterday, but I never did anything about it. I ended up just doing some online shopping and then going down for a nap. So instead of working, I did other lazy things. So today, this afternoon, I really want to get some work accomplished. Emily has a friend over, so they're downstairs now. Jasmine's upstairs sleeping on my couch instead of in her bed. Zoe's roaming around the house, just moping around, saying she's bored and doesn't know what to do with herself. So she just went downstairs. And then the dogs are running around like crazy little people because someone else is here in our house that's new to them. So they have to bark at every little noise. So I've only been home about a half hour and I'm already going a little insane. So hopefully they will calm down and get a little more used to people in the house. So it's fine when my family comes over. At first they're really barky at first, but it's so funny because I don't know why they bark so much, because they are so afraid of people. Like, they're definitely afraid of people, but yet they'll bark at them like, what are you doing in my house, sort of thing. But if you get near them, then they like and like run away. It's the funniest thing. So anyways, but they are getting better. But anyways, so I'm going to stop chatting. I am going to go get my lunch, and then I'm going to get to work. Oh, but as promised, I'll bring up Christmas card exchange. If you are interested in exchanging Christmas cards, let me know down in the comment box, and I will have you just email me your address. And my address will be in the description box. So anyone can just send me their Christmas card, but just make sure that you email me your address. And this is the last day that I will ask if anyone wants to do this, because I'm obviously not forcing anyone to do it, but I thought it would be kind of fun. So if you're at all interested, just send me an email with your address and I will send a Christmas card to you. So with that being said, I'm going to go get some lunch. Talk to you in a bit. Today I wanted to get started on my holiday baking, and I picked chocolate mint brownies to start with. These are so delicious and a holiday tradition in our home. It's sort of a putsy dessert to put together, but is so worth it if you enjoy chocolate and mint. So let me show you how I made them. To get started on the brownie layer, you'll need 1 cup of sugar, 1 stick of butter, 4 eggs, 1 cup of flour, and 1 16-ounce can of chocolate syrup. I add the flour and the sugar to the mixer. Then I pour in the eggs. Then I add the chocolate syrup. Now this year I couldn't find the canned chocolate syrup at all, but I could find it in this little pouch, which is new, so I gave it a shot. Seems to work okay. And finally I add the butter. Then I'll let the mixer run for a good couple minutes until everything's all mixed together and looking good. When it's all mixed together well, I'll pour it into a 9x13 ungreased pan. Then I'll spread it out all nice and even. And finally, I pop it into the oven, which has been preheated at 350 degrees, and I'll let it bake for about 40 minutes. Once the brownies have passed the toothpick test, I'll let them sit on the counter until they are completely cooled. Then I'll mix up the mint frosting. You'll need 2 cups of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of milk, a stick of butter melted, a half a teaspoon of mint extract, and some green food coloring. I'll add everything but the green food coloring into the mixer. Then using my wire whisk attachment, I'll let it mix for a while until it's all incorporated. Making sure to stop a few times to scrape the edges of the bowl. Once I know it's mixed together well, I'll add the food coloring. Next, I'll add the frosting to the brownies and spread it out nice and even over the whole surface. Next, I'll cover my pan with tin foil and pop it into the refrigerator so that the frosting will set up. Normally it takes about an hour. Then it's time to add the next layer. I'll need 6 tablespoons of butter and 1 cup of chocolate chips. I just mix the two together and give it a good stir. Then pop it into the microwave for about 30 seconds or so. Then I'll give it a good stir. I'll try to melt as many of the chocolate chips as I can with the mixing, but it will need to be melted again. But we need to be very careful that you don't cook it too long in the microwave, otherwise it will burn. So then I pop it back in again to the microwave for another 10 seconds. After melting the chocolate chips the second time, that normally is all I need to do, but if I need to do it longer, I will go only in 10-second increments until it's nice and smooth and runny. Then, now that the frosting is all set up, I will add the chocolate to the top of the frosting. Then, using the back side of my spoon, I will spread the chocolate out all over the surface of the frosting so it's nice and smooth and pretty looking. I'll cover the bars once again and then pop it back into the refrigerator for about a half hour or so. We want to catch it before the chocolate hardens all the way, but it needed to be hard enough to keep its shape when we start cutting it. So once these are fully cooled, it is almost impossible to cut. So you're going to want to cut them into very small squares because these are very rich desserts. So I cut them into like little 1-inch squares, and you're going to want to keep them refrigerated until you're ready to serve them. Yummy. I'm eating this one. So that is how I make my chocolate mint brownies, which are amazing, and I look forward to them all year long.